Welcome back to another Youth Academy episode here on FC25, where we are at the end of January trying to get rid of some of the older guys, get rid of all the over 21 players, over all the unoriginal Youth Academy players here that was at the start of the club. We're still trying to get rid of some of those. The good thing about them, if we don't sell them, most of them, their contract is expiring at the end of the year, so we'll just lose them for free anyway. We are currently sitting 19th after the first 28 games of the season, 10 losses. The real story there is the draws. It's 11 draws. If we can convert those draws to wins, we'd be a lot better off at the moment. We are still kind of just grinding through the first season. Obviously the first season is always going to be horrible, just trying to set the squad up, trying to set everything up here. So yeah, we are just going to go through. I'm not going to play any more games in the month of January, which I think there's 2 left, maybe 3. No, it's just this one against Harrogate Town. So we're going to quick sim this game against Harrogate Town and then get into transfer business, try and sell some of these older guys here as we quick sim this game. We draw 2-2. Miles Lewis scaling at 81st minute, draws at level. And nothing happened on deadline day. No transfer offers at all. So all these players that are over the age of 23 or over the age of 20. Actually, yeah, the 21-year-old players are going to contract expire. All the age of 21 to above are going to go ahead and be there. I still have to sell Davey. So Davey I might have to release because he's on a year and a half. And Baker I might also have to release because he's on a year and a half as well. And then same thing goes for Burns when he comes back from loan out to Nottingham, to whatever team that is. I can't remember off the top of my head. Notts County? No, it's not Notts County. That's not Northampton, something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to release these 3 guys here. And then these guys are just going to have their contract expire come the end of the summer, hopefully. Hopefully they have the contract expire. Hopefully the game doesn't automatically renew. Going through the scouting report, and honestly, I wasn't going to show you because it's not really going to be that good, to be honest. But we do have this guy, Frederick Glover, 74, 94 potential, 15 years old, 6'6" already as a CDM. He could probably play center back, 525,000. Oh, it's a little downside, but we'll bring him in just for a little bit. And now I get 2 offers for 2 players that I'm not willing to sell, to be honest. Ezzy Aiba are in the 2nd division of Spain. CD Tenerife are in 2nd division. First game of the day here is against Newport County away from home. They are in 22nd, I believe, 22nd or 21st. And then I think we are either in 20th or 21st. So I think they're in 22nd. We're in 21st here in the league. 2 of the worst teams in the league in League 2 at the moment. Obviously would be getting relegated, but we're not. So let's just focus on this and hopefully have a better second season. Come on, in the box, and Mason again with another decent save. Could have caught that one. Dubé's just running. Our second defensive mid, who's getting the starting spot now, is just running. Crossed in now for Carlson. Carlson headed straight to the keeper. Cordona's going to get the ball. Cardona now, open net. The keeper saves it still somehow. I mean, the keeper was getting back, but I got to do better of scoring there. Cardona, he kind of finesses it into the path of the keeper. Lewis Skelly. Sheardra, no. It'll fall for Carlson. Carlson will turn and spin. Carlson now. Carlson! Keeper saves again. Carlson now on his left foot. Carlson on his left foot, and that's awfully off target. He's playing at Canfor. Enter Martin Tyler. Cardona now. Cardona takes the lead for Wakefield. And the man at the moment, probably our best player. He's not our best player. He can't be our best player. It has to be Carlson. Our second best player on the team is Cardona. Corner comes in. Mason, another save. Should be putting these out for like 9 corners. They should be catching some of these. Hudlin 1-1. They draw a level a couple of moments before halftime. Stevens trying to take the lead back before halftime with the long ranger. It's a good save by Townsend to keep it out of his net. 1-1 at the break. Cross comes in, and it's going to hit the crossbar. Sheardra trying to clear, but it's a poor clearance. He might get a second effort. It's Morris on the ball now. Morris will look to clear it. Lewis Skelly, he turns off his defender. Miles Lewis Skelly to take the lead, and he will do. Wakefield 2, Newport County 1. And the glitch is back, bare minimum, but it's back. You can see it going there. The eyebrows are a different color than they should be. It's a good cross in. It's a good cross in. The defenders try to step up a little bit too late. Too late, and it's 2-2. Markini gets the ball after a loose deflection there. And it's 3-2 for Newport County. They take a late lead here. And that is game over. We didn't have enough time to get one last attack, and we lose 3-2 to Newport County. What felt like a good game for us. We lose 3-2. I'm really hoping that stays just to the eyebrows, the little different color bug glitch. I'm really hoping that doesn't do what it did last FIFA, last FC cycle, and turn my white players into black. We are going to go ahead and simulate through this game against Bradford. They're in 5th. We're in 21st. We have no desire, no reason to be playing this side, so we are just going to quick sim past them. Well, not even quick sim. We're just going to sim past them and see as we lose them. And Cook takes the lead in the first 10 minutes. It's 1-0 for Bradford City. And Kavanagh makes it 2-0. Cook scores his second. It's 3-0 for Bradford. And Kavanagh gets his second. It's 4-0. We quick simmed against Gillingham because they're one of the top teams fighting for a playoff spot. Carlson and Rossi in the second half scored 2 goals and we win. We beat Gillingham 2-1. That's a massive win over a top team like that. We'll take that. And now before we get into another game here, we have a Youth Academy report as we chip over into March. Let's see what we can do here. And I'm honestly looking for the best of the best because we are full of Youth Academy players. I might have to get rid of some of these terrible guys or just bring them into the Youth Academy and then have to play with them for the rest of the season and then loan them out because I don't really want to play with some of these guys that are horrible because they're horrible. And Cyprus has been an absolute doozy. I'm looking for 400K and up, to be completely honest, for it to be useful here. And we are just not getting that at all. We need 400K. China, I wonder if China would be good in the future. I feel like China always has somewhat decent guys. Turkey, not that greatest, but this guy 425K here, 5'9". Can I get him in and take somebody out here? Evans, oh, Evans is gone. He's already stopped growing, so Evans is for sure gone. So Yilmaz, welcome to the Youth Academy. Do we have another youth tournament that we can play? We should, right? Yeah, we do. We will play a Youth Academy tournament that, again, will be on the second channel, as all the other ones. And I think the goal is the 5 that we play is probably the 5 best that we want. We can bring in Niami as well, but if I bring in Niami, I can't play another youth tournament this season, which I think March, April, May. So May is the last one I can play. I will play that one, so we need that for him. So he won't be promoted into at least the end of this season. And then we're going to have to find another, we're going to have to send out another scout for 3 months just to waste a position and go into a goalkeeper. But I do have mods. I can finally like force a report, so I might do that at the end of the season. Is force a report at the end. Just bring in 1 or 2 keepers, bada bing, bada boom, and then we'll be set for next season. So Niami is starting, obviously. Lambert, oh, you don't have control of Niami. Lambert is an option in that we've been playing with. And Kosi, we're still playing with Nkosi because we want him to continue growing, even though he has 90 and 94. We might be able to take a little step back on him just now. Parsons, we can try and look to grow a little bit as he's 14 and 48, and he's honestly on the verge of being Nkosi as well. Pool, definitely Pool, and then we need a 4th. We need a 5th here, and I'm thinking either Glover or I need an attacker, to be honest. I really need an attacker. I don't really have an attacker in there. I guess it would have to be Gonzalez, who we have used. So I think Gonzalez, either Poole or Glover. I think Glover just because he's 16. And then we bring in Nkosi or Parsons and Lambert. And then obviously Niami as our starting 5. Honestly, this Nkosi can leave. This Nkosi, we can get rid of him. Clayton, we might bring him in just for squad depth. And then actually we should bring these guys in for squad depth because it's probably gonna help out getting rid of the players on contract expiring deals. We do have MK Dons up here. MK Dons versus Wakefield away from home. Let's get to it. Oh, I can't. Nope. That's just too similar. I mean, that is unplayable. All right, well, we're not playing this game against MK Dons. We are going to jump to sim here against MK Dons, and hopefully for the best. We are the circles. They are the white squares. I got to look at kits, and this game is horrible about not doing that, to be honest. And we might be down 1-0 behind already. And Hendry takes the lead for MK Dons. It's 1-0. And Hendry makes it 2-0. We've had 0 shots. 31% possession, by the way. 31. Horrific. And we lose 2-0. And we win another youth tournament with man of the match being Frederick Glover. I might have to bring this guy in automatically, and I might have to bring in the keeper automatically as well. I like Niami. I like Glover. I honestly like all 5 of these guys here, besides maybe Gonzalez. I don't know if I really like Gonzalez, but obviously Nkosi still has a future at the club. Glover, he probably is the future of this club. Niami is our future goalkeeper, and in fact, he'll probably come up at the point. And then we'll just have to figure it out there come the next youth tournament at the end of the save. And Parsons is obviously going to have to grow, and we're going to keep on using him a little bit. So I think we promote Glover, and I think we promote Niami off the back end of this youth tournament. And so welcome to the club, Frederick Glover, 6'6", center defensive midfielder. I wonder if he'd be a better center back. I can't find out until they change the position changes. I guess I could put stats in and try and do all that and yada yada, bada bing, bada boom. And then welcome to the club, Kale Niami. We finally had. I thought Mason was an original goalkeeper. He's not. He's a generated keeper that was in the game. So Niami, welcome to the club, and you will be here, and you'll be our starting player in the club now. And look who is back in the starting 11, back from injury. Mr. Tyler at Cam. He's back in. Glover is going to get the start. So Miles Lewis-Skelly loses his starting 11 spot from both Cam and that center defensive mid spot there. And then obviously we have Niami in net. I'm going to change kits for the away team. And then we are going to get into this game to actually have another game in this episode. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's get to it. Look at this 6'6" giant. The size comparison difference from Glover and Nkosi in the youth tournament, it was actually kind of comical. Glover is actually taller than our keeper. Niami is 6'2". Mason was 6'9", I believe. I believe he was 6'9". It's actually kind of insane. Tyler, welcome back to the starting 11. Welcome back from injury. Getting the ball out wide to Rossi. Rossi now crossed in. Cardona. Can he get up? No, he cannot. And they're in behind, and they might take the lead. They will take the lead. Niami suffers his first career conceding. And Salford have the lead here against Wakefield. Rossi. He's going to turn back out wide. Rossi now. He's going to cut back in for Tyler. Tyler in for Carlson. Carlson on his right foot, and Carlson will have the back of the net, and it's 1-1. We draw level here against Salford City. How the hell did we just get that ball back right there? It kind of just glitched into our path. It's Rossi now. Can he find Carlson? No, he's going to try and find Corona. Corona will somehow bring it down. It's saved by the keeper and out for a corner. I'm not sure really what just happened in that passage of play, but we somehow got a corner out of it. The cross, I didn't put no power on it, and it blasted it back post. And now Stevens onset corner. Sheeran. It'll fall for Carlson. I need Carlson in the box. He's the one that doesn't have a heading accuracy problem, which I will fix after this episode. From next episode the heading accuracy, it'll be all the players that are from the Youth Academy will have a range from 45 to 65. And that is halftime. 1-1 at the break here. Carlson on possession, switching the field over to Mamba. Mamba to head it down to Corona. Corona now will carry it down. Corona slots that in for Carlson, and Carlson on his left foot, saved by Jones, straight at Jones. Corner here for Salford. It's in the box. It's wide open for Aldocone. And did that go out for a goal kick? It looked like it did. We are making subs of our own here as Watson comes off or on for Salford for Malcolm. We are taking on Stevens into Carlson, and Carlson is in behind and gets taken out. That's going to be hopefully a red card for a defender and a decent shooting opportunity for us. It's got to be a red card, right? It's only a yellow. He's lucky he's only got a yellow, and he's upset. What are you upset about? You're lucky to not get a red. Now, do we have anybody that can shoot this? It says Rossi is our best one. Figure accuracy power. I guess he is the best one realistically. Figure accuracy just 2 less. So we're going to look to try and find the back of the net, find the target. It's going to hit the wall. He's going to get a second effort. No, he will not. Stevens got to get to that ball. He will bring it down to Lewis. And Lewis Skelly now is in behind. And Miles Lewis Skelly, he's trying to earn that starting spot back. It's saved. Rossi will get a slight touch. And he'll find the back of the net. And Wakefield will have the lead here against Salford City. It's 2-1 for the boys in red and the black strip. And corner, last corner of the game. I'm surprised the keeper's not up in all honesty. And that is game over. Wakefield 2, Salford 1. We end on the high. And so we end the episode in 20th. If this was real life, we'd be out of a relegation spot by mere fact of, I actually don't know how we'd be out because the points is the same, goal difference is the same, I guess head-to-head against Carlisle United. So we're out of the relegation zone technically. And just for shits and gigs, let's see who's in the FA Cup still. We have Arsenal versus Chelsea, Reading versus West Ham, Aston Villa versus Brighton, Spurs versus Man United. So the team that we actually lost to in the first round in Reading have made it all the way to the quarterfinals, so go on for them. The Carabao Cup final, it is Liverpool versus Tottenham. The Bristol Street Motors Trophy, they're still in the semifinals, Fleetwood versus Reading. So Reading's having a very good cup season at the moment. And then obviously Champions League, who is in the round of 16. We have Man City, Monaco, Arsenal, Dortmund, Bayern, Liverpool, Inter Milan versus Real Madrid, a replay, not replay of last year's final. That was Man City versus Inter Milan a couple years ago by now. Yeah, so we are sitting in 20th. When we come back, we will not have a youth academy. We will have a youth academy. I'm gonna force a youth academy report, to be honest, at the start of next episode, if I remember by the time I'm recording this, because I'm now recording this obviously a week ahead. By tomorrow's episode, I won't record it until I think today's episode actually goes out, realistically, which is kind of insane. So this whole week I'm off. So yeah, next episode we have Swindon, Bromley, Cheltenham, Port Vale. We might even get into April as well, and then we might even end the season by the end of this week on the save. In fact, we probably will end the season by the end of this week on this save here. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.